Good afternoon, you two. Today we will be looking at informal ways on how to measure objects. Following on from last week when we talked about formal ways to measure objects. Remember, a formal measurement is when we use tools to measure objects. We looked at tools such as a ruler and a measuring tape. We also learned the difference between a centimeter and 10 millimeters, which are the exact same, and how to follow this along a ruler. In today's lesson, we will be exploring informal measurement, and our goals today are to understand what informal means, know the difference between formal and informal, and measure using these informal units. Informal measurement is not something we normally measure with. Informal can be anything we see in our everyday life, even if that is something attached to our bodies, especially our hands, our forearms, or even our feet. These two pictures show how paper clips can be used to measure things in an informal way. We see that it takes 4 paper clips to measure the pencil and more than 4 paper clips to measure your desk at home. This means being informal. Other examples we see every day can include pencils and how we walk and cover a room with our steps. Today we will be focusing on our hand to measure objects. Make sure when you use your hands, you spread out your hands and don't put them together like this. Also, make sure you measure from your thumb to your pinky and mark off where you left off when you're measuring something more than one handspan. For example, when I'm measuring my book, starting from the beginning, spreading out my hands, meeting in the middle to mark where I've left off, and then continuing, meeting in the middle, and then marking off. And that's 2 handspans for my book. For your assessment, I want you to look at things around your house. That could be a TV, even as big as your refrigerator. And on Seesaw, there are some questions on there where I want you to record yourself measuring with your hand span. After you've recorded yourself, I want you to put down underneath one thing you've learnt from today's lesson and one thing you're still not sure of. By the end of this lesson, I want you to measure an object informally, properly and accurately, and know the difference between formal and informal measurement. Thank you, you two, and look forward to hearing your videos.